Alright, this quick tutorial is going to show you how to replace the text for a uploaded media file, say a PDF, into a static download link. Really anything you want it to be, i.e. what's on the screen, download PDF instead of 10-step- etc. etc. This is a little bit convoluted because of a bug in Views, but it's not that hard. You will need Display Suite and Views to make this work. So let's start with the content type and look at the field that we've got. So structure, content types. And in the article content type, I added a media field using the media module, not the dev, the regular one, and I just added it using a media file selector. So if I go to a content item and edit, you'll notice that this is pretty standard. Here is the select media, here is the 10-step checklist that I've uploaded already. So standard so far. When I view this item, there's the media there. Now this PDF document viewer is what we're going to look for next. The first step is a view. So structure, views, and I've already created this view, so let's take a look at it and I'll run through it from top to bottom. It's a block, which is what you need to add into Display Suite, so make sure it's a block view. No title. I'm just making it an unformatted list at this point. Again, that doesn't matter. We're showing fields, and what's really important here is that this has to be a contextual view with a relationship built in. So let me talk about those two things first, because as you can see, we have this relationship here. There's a bug in Views that if we didn't create this relationship, there would be a space between the final slash files slash 10. There'd be a space before the number 10. And there's really no way to fix that when we talk about overwriting our output. It's a bug in Views. It's supposed to be fixed in the dev version. It isn't. So there is a great tutorial over at ewanhemingway.co.uk that talks about how to fix this. The first step is to create the contextual filter, because we only want to get the PDFs from this particular node. To do that, you would click the add, type in NID to bring up the content:NID field, check off provide default value, and change the type to get content ID from URL. And that's all you need to do. The next thing is we have to set up a relationship. Click on the add, and in this case we want to get the media field ID. Click apply and require this relationship. And that's all we need to do. So we have our contextual filter and our relationship filter. Next thing we need to do is add this field called file:path. Now I've already done that, so let me remove it and I'll show it to you once again. Click add, and you'd think you would be typing in rel to get the relationship, but that's not it at all. You're not going to type in and get the media field either. You're going to get the file path from the relationship. So select the file path and click apply. We're going to not have a label, and we're going to exclude it from the display, and we're going to display the download path instead of the file storage URL. And that's really important. So check that one off. Just to make sure we did get this right, I'm going to just not exclude it from the display for just a moment. And I'm going to double check down here. Localhost sites default, that is the correct URL. Notice I've put in a number 3 here to get a contextual node ID up. So the next thing I have to do is get rid of that display, exclude it from the display. And the critical thing here is this must appear before my media field. So I'm going to click rearrange, and I'm just going to drag that up to the top. And then of course this is simple. I've just included the media field with the following output changes. I'm going to rewrite the results for the field to say download PDF, and you can put anything you want in there. I'm going to output this field as a link, and now down under replacement patterns I have the URI or URL file path. Just go ahead and copy and paste that up into that field. This doesn't appear until you set up that relationship, so that's why that relationship is pretty critical. So copy and paste that into here, and then select Use Absolute Path. Click Apply All Displays. And once again, if I hover over there, now I can see that I have the correct link. So I'm going to save that view. The next step then is to add this view into my display suite. So Structure, Display Suite, I'm going to manage the display for the article. And if you've never used Display Suite before, let me quickly go through the steps. The first thing you need to do is choose Full Content here under Custom Display Settings and choose Save. That will add full content to the top here. Click on Custom Fields and add a block field. Remember, we just created a block view. Add a block field, PDF Downloader. Select Node, because that's the entity we're putting it into, and then select the block that we want to use, which is the PDF Download block, and click Save. Now down here in our disabled blocks, I have my PDF Downloader that I just created. I'm going to put that up into the content area, click and drag it down, and then I'm going to get rid of the media field because I don't need that anymore. Click Save. And now I'm going to go over to my article, and there's my link to download the PDF. And if you notice in the bottom, it's the correct link. And there you have it.